sailing north. Why a sailboat can move upwind. The handling techniques. The principle of sailboat work is based on the interaction between wind and sails. When wind blows over the sails of a boat, it creates a force called lift, which propels the boat forward. In addition to the sails, the shape and design of the boat's hull, keel, and rudder also play a crucial role in sailboat work. The shape of the hull and keel help to minimize drag and provide stability, while the rudder is used to control the direction of the boat. Before we dive into learning the manipulation of wind and water forces to propel the boat forward, we should first understand the concept of points of sail. There are 3 main points of sail as shown in the diagram. The shaded area is no-go zone. Upwind. This is when the boat is sailing as close to the wind as possible. Reaching. This is when the wind is hitting the boat from the side. Downwind. This is when the wind is directly behind the boat. The point of sail is important because it determines the balance between the force of the wind on the sails and the drag of the water on the hull. By understanding the point of sail, sailors can adjust the sail trim and boat handling to maximize speed and efficiency. When a sailboat is sailing upwind, the sails are angled so that the wind flows over them, creating lift, which propels the boat forward. The angle of the sail relative to the wind is called the angle of attack. The sails are also shaped like an airfoil, which generates lift much like the wing of an airplane. As the boat moves forward, it creates a region of disturbed water called a wake, which generates drag that acts in the opposite direction to the motion of the boat. The drag force is proportional to the speed of the boat and the surface area of the hull that is in contact with the water. To maintain forward motion, the lift force generated by the sails must be greater than the drag force of the water on the hull. E. The total force is the vector addition of the lift and the drag. As the boat sails off the wind, the sails are repositioned to take advantage of the wind from behind. In this position, the sails are positioned so that the wind flows evenly over both sides of the sail, creating a broad, flat surface that catches the wind and propels the boat forward. Overall, the principle of sailboat work is based on the skillful manipulation of wind and water forces to propel the boat forward and achieve the desired speed, direction, and maneuverability. Here are a summary of the commonly used techniques depending on the point of sails. 1. Close hauled. This is when the boat is sailing as close to the wind as possible. The sails are trimmed in tight and the boat zigzags back and forth to make progress upwind. 2. Beam reach. This is when the wind is hitting the boat from the side. The sails are let out to a 90-degree angle to the boat and the boat sails straight forward. 3. Broad reach. This is when the wind is coming from behind the boat. The sails are let out even further than in a beam reach, so the wind can catch them and push the boat forward. 4. Running. This is when the wind is directly behind the boat. The sails are let out all the way so that they are perpendicular to the boat, and the boat sails straight downwind. In addition to these techniques, sailors can also adjust the sail shape by tightening or loosening the sheets, the lines that control the sails, and adjusting the angle of the sail to the wind. There are also maneuver techniques called tacking and jibing, which are used to find the optimal combination of sail trim and boat direction to achieve the desired speed and course. Tacking is a maneuver used to change the direction of a sailboat when sailing upwind. To tack, the boat is turned into the wind, so the sails lose their power and then quickly turned in the opposite direction so that they begin to fill with wind from the other side. This maneuver is repeated back and forth as the boat zigzags its way upwind. Tacking is also sometimes called coming about. Jibing, on the other hand, is a maneuver used to change the direction of a sailboat when sailing downwind. To jibe, the boat is turned away from the wind, so the sails cross over to the other side of the boat and begin to fill with wind from the opposite direction. This maneuver is often used when sailing downwind or reaching, and can be a more challenging maneuver than tacking, as it requires careful control of the sail and boat's direction to prevent an accidental capsize. In summary, tacking is used to change direction while sailing upwind, and jibing is used to change direction while sailing downwind. Both maneuvers require careful sail and boat handling to be executed safely and efficiently. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button and subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video.